Doctor, medicine.
What are you doing?
Teacher, with everyone's health going down these days, medicine, hospitals, which sector will go up?
I know, healthcare?
Yes!
No, we don't know what sector will go.
Arey, healthcare sector, sir. What are you saying?
What did you do?
I have invested everything in it.
Everything?
Yes.
You invested everything in healthcare?
Everything, every single penny.
You're disturbing everyone and it's completely wrong.
To what's wrong in it? I am telling you, I have the data. Look at this table.
This looks like all equity category mutual funds. 37% of all mutual fund inflows are going into sectoral and thematic funds.
Correct. So I'll just put all my money in thematic fund.
In thematic.
And I'll be rich.
What's thematic?
Sir,
What we will do is, I will explain to you what thematic is. I will also explain the risks. And maybe we can talk about how to select a mutual fund a little bit also.
And by the end, I'll be rich, right?
Well, no one really knows that. Let's begin. Let's start with sector. Sectoral funds will invest in a particular sector. Let me show you an example. Can I have a laptop? So once they invest in that sector, basically you're exposed to that one sector. Thank you.
Like healthcare.
So over here we can see there is auto, there is bank, there is financial services, there's FMCG, IT, healthcare. These are all different sectors.
Right.
And a theme is basically when a fund manager invests in an idea, and around that there could be multiple sectors. For example, these are all themes. Defense is a theme, commodities is a theme, housing is a theme. What you can do is, now if I click on say energy as a theme, within energy there are two sectors that the fund is investing in, which is power and oil and gas.
Okay.
You understand? So everything around that theme they can invest. It can be multiple sectors. But you tell me, do you think oil and gas or auto will always do well for the next 10 years? Or will it go through some cycles? Do you think trends will change over the next 10 years?
But they will.
They will.
Yeah.
So that means certain companies or certain sectors may not do well for some period of time, then do really well for some period of time. Correct?
Correct. And I'll find that time and I'll invest wahan pe and then
This is your entire problem.
you can't time the market. I know. I remember.
Correct. So that means the biggest risk in investing in like a sector fund is कि it does really well and that doesn't do well. Let me show you an example. So let's do auto. So auto 2011 was how much?
Minus 18%.
And then the next year?
45%.
And then?
11%.
And then?
58.
And then?
0.
And then?
Oh, that's good. 12%.
Basically, you're getting okay-ish,
Yeah,
some
correct.
kind of return. Sometimes it's very less, sometimes it's 0, but something's happening. Now let's play a game. This game is going to be the reality of realty. And what we're going to do is...
KBC.
KBC nahi, this is money psychology 01. I am going to give you the returns of realty, which obviously will do very well because India mein abadi itni hai, real estate does well and property prices always go
Up.
Phew. So I'm going to give the year. You have to give me only expressions. Expressions and thumbs up, thumbs down. Okay, ready? 2011, minus 51%.
Double
2012, plus 54%.
ठीक है.
2013, minus 34%. 2014, 11%. 2015, minus 14%. 2017, 111%.
And I won.
2018, minus 33%.
Yeah, okay.
The problem here is sectors are cyclic. So why don't we make this a little easier? What is the average of all these years put together? Good question.
Correct.
What's the number you see over here?
12%.
Yeah. And what's the number you see here?
111. It's
111%. And the number we see is minus 51%. So a single year, it could be 100%, 80%, minus 50%, but it averages out to 12% over a decade. Got it?
Oh, okay.
These are the averages of all the other sectors as well. Now, Nifty 500 TRI, that's Nifty 500, uska average is 15%. What do you learn from that? That you can't pick an idea or theme and then think ki I will beat Nifty or the index because it just doesn't work out like that.
Arey sir, but I have a question. So
Yeah.
I know that this sector is booming right now. It will
Correct.
go up, let's say, for the next 2 years. After 2 years, I think I'll make more returns. Well, that's an average of what, 10, 11 years?
Makes sense, correct. But if you look at this over here, 2017, realty was 100%. Maybe you were thinking that at that time also. I know this sector will do well. And the next year it fell by minus 33%. So a simple way to look at this is, there is no way to predict what sector will do well. There's just no way for you to know.
तो basically इसका कोई solution है ही नहीं.
solution है, but it's going to be really difficult to do.
Arey, I'll do it. You just tell me
No,
now.
I think it's too difficult to do. We should
Arey,
move
yaar,
on to
sir,
the next.
tell me, please.
Okay. निकाल डायरी.
हाँ, निकाल ली.
लिखो. You have a pen?
ये क्या है?
Hey guys, so we launched 2 new channels, 01 Women and 01 Hindi. Do check that out. And now back to the episode. So basically what I was trying to say is, you need to enter at the right valuation cycle. It can't be too expensive. It has to be on the cheaper side. That is you have to do some analysis for that. Second, you have to make sure the earning cycle of that sector is at the right, it's not at the top, like it's still growing. And then finally, you have to choose the right fund which is diversified the correct way. This is a little tough to do. Is it possible? Perhaps, but it's really tough. And I'll show you. Let's say we look at auto. Auto makes sense. Give me 3 reasons why auto is a good investment.
Cars evergreen.
Yes. People want cars.
Every day.
Okay. What else?
SUV या compact car तो बिकेगी.
Too much traffic because people want
Cars.
And India has too many
Cars.
Too many people.
Oh sorry, people because Arey.
Okay. So 2018 you decide to invest in this sector. The auto index I'm looking at, Nifty auto index.
17.
Now over here, basically from 2017-18, it's about January roughly, all the way till, what is this?
23.
May 2023, your fund basically broke even. It didn't make any money. In fact, it fell what?
6 years.
It fell 62% maximum in between these years, then recovered, and it was break even after that. So the cost of mistiming is just losing 6 years. Now, if I look at the same portion, 2018 to this May 2023 Nifty, let's see what it looked like. I actually don't know what this answer is going to be.
Obviously, sir, you know.
Over here, roughly, May 2019, all the way to 2023, the market's quite up. Did it fall like auto? Yes, they both fell. But because Nifty is the average of all these companies, it actually performed better than auto. Now, can you also pick the best performing sector by mistake? Yes, you can. But do you want to take that risk? No, right?
After this,
The cost of mistiming is very high. But अगर आपको फिर भी करना है, you still feel really strong for one sector, you can invest maybe 4 or 5% of your total portfolio in a sector, maybe because you think it's interesting. This is not advice, by the way. You should have an advisor helping you out. So will you invest in thematic or sector funds?
I don't know.
Okay, actually, the internet will confuse you. So over here, we have a headline which says, explosive growth of defense sector, become darling of investors. It's 100% gain. So much money has been invested by government. You'll feel a little FOMO, right? कि यार ये sector बहुत अच्छा कर रहा है, correct?
I am not.
Yeah, you'll feel that the sector is doing really well. Now at this time, what will happen is that mutual funds will start releasing NFOs or new fund offers, new mutual funds around this new sector. And that's their job. But you will feel the FOMO and feel like investing in that thematic idea or that sector.
Oh, because the sector is trending right now.
Yeah,
and everyone is
but
talking.
you don't want to invest in a trend. You want to create long-term
wealth. Yes.
Correct?
Correct.
So don't let that happen. And there's another question also I have for you. Let's say you invested in, say, Nifty Energy. How many stocks do you think you've actually invested in?
20.
Okay, we don't know how many stocks because it changes from every sector. It changes from every sector. But what if I told you the top 10 stocks in every sector represent almost 100% of that fund exposure? So it's limiting your diversification. And of course, in this buy and hold doesn't work because some ideas, some sectors are so cyclical that they may not work. An alternate to this is that you become so good at fundamental analysis and investing that you can pick stocks yourself. But until then, you should do this.
Sir, tell me or everyone about the fest.
The fest.
The fest.
I can't tell you right now, but Instagram will tell you, and the comment section we can drop a few clues. And see you in the next episode.